marks of your shoes?
No.
That's just where they landed on your last.
Yeah, that's where they landed.
Because I see like the umbrella for the light and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's actually
funny.
just my lamp.
Oh, it's a nice lamp.
It works. It works really well.
Yeah, looks like
Yeah.
it. You could do your own little light, like your spotlight.
So
Yeah,
right now, Webtalk doesn't really have like a live feature, but what we do is we run it through YouTube. We do a YouTube live, and then all we do is just we just copy and paste the link into Webtalk itself, and then it runs kind of like a live. So that's how we do it right now. And understand that this is just a new platform, so things are coming along and growing, but I don't know if you can see. Okay, now I'm going to share.
How long has Webtalk been around?
So Webtalk, the site itself has probably been around since about 2017.
Okay.
So it's been growing. RJ's been working on it for probably about 10 years. So it's been a while. All right, so I'm going to share the screen again. So let's see. Okay, so what I did is this right here is the news feed, and this is perfect timing as far as showing you the next step of things I want to show you. So I just made a YouTube live out of the Zoom, and then you just copy that link into here. Okay. Now, remember when I said that I made different groups? Here's what's cool about Webtalk. When you post something, if you click on this, it gives you a bunch of options. So you have all contacts, which means that anybody that you're connected with could see this. You have your professional contacts, you have your personal contacts, custom groups, only me, and then you can allow the comments. Now, the custom groups is what's cool, because when you go over here, you can go and click on here. Now, once again, remember when I showed you, the different groups that have been created, you have all this that you can choose from as who you want to see in your platform, to see your post. So once again, I'm going to click on clients. I'm going to say innovative English. That's going to go to a specific group. I can add that group. If I want to come down here and add friends to it, I can add that, adds them down here. Excuse me. If I want to add it to 2 different professional groups, I hit add group. You can do whatever you want. You have complete control of who sees your posts. So, what's wonderful is that it's all in the same news feed, so you will see it, but it depends on who you want to see it, as far as who gets to see it on your post. So I'm just going to go with public. Another thing that's cool here is you can connect to other social media. So we have Twitter here, we have Facebook, we have LinkedIn, and we have Slack right now. When the app comes out, Instagram will be added to this list, and then also they're talking about, I think, like TikTok and some others might be added as well. So you can click on those, and that will send out your post from Webtalk directly to all of your social media. So instead of doing 1, 2, 3 different, 4 or 5 different social medias, you can do it right here in Webtalk and post it right on out. So I'm going to post this. What it's going to do is it's going to create a video. You click on here, and now it's live. Okay, so if someone was watching this in Webtalk, it's going to be a little bit lagged. Like if I were to turn it on right now, it's a little bit lagged, but what we try to do is kind of get people away from the Zoom meetings and just watch in Webtalk, because the next part that I tell you is what you want people to do. You want people to engage in Webtalk. So any questions up to there?
No, so far so good.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I love how your it tells you right there your ad rewards. So is that on
Yep.
every page, or is it just on like whatever you share publicly?
This yeah, so this is on your news feed for you. If you were looking at my news feed, like look, if I went to somebody else's news feed,
Mm-hmm.
let me see. Let me try something real fast just to see here. Yeah, so when I go, yeah, so like if I go to, well, let's see. Yeah, there's their newsfeed. Yeah, so if I go to someone else's newsfeed, I'm not going to see their ad rewards. This one is mine. I see my stuff. I don't see anybody else's stuff. That's their personal stuff.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it does. It does show your ad rewards to you so that you can see that very easily and see what's going. So yeah, so it has the rewards there, and then all the different people that have viewed and stuff like that. So what I want to show you is now that we've posted something, whether it's to a custom group, whether it's to the public, whatever, the next part is this. And this is just, I mean, this is pretty much, every social media. But if you look down here, we have where you can click like, okay? You can do your emojis, you can comment, you can write your comments, and you can share, just like pretty much anything else. Now, what it is in Webtalk, an emoji, so like a like, dislike, whatever, emojis are 10 points, comments are 20 points, and shares are 30 points. Now, each time you post something, one person can come in and, if they do like a like and a comment, give you 30 points, or if they share 30 points, they can give you up to 30 points for each post that you make. Now, they can share it and like it and comment, and that's wonderful. Thank you. But you get 30 points for that particular person doing something, okay? So that's going to be, those points get turned into, and I'll explain the pie slices, but it turns into like a pie slice, which turns into revenue, okay? So that is one of the things that you can earn revenue in Webtalk in, that I'm pretty sure that you're not going to get that in any other social media, is when you post something and people start responding, then you start generating points. Now, if you look here, 7 people like this, so that's a certain amount of points, and then nobody commented, they just were sharing. Okay, so 52 times this has been shared. Now, there are different ways that people can share. If they share it and then they share it as their post, when they post it onto their newsfeed to their contacts, then they start generating points when people comment on theirs. Okay, so that's kind of cool. I really like that, because when I show you a little bit more, the idea here is that I'm not worried about getting all the points. I want everybody else to get points, because all those points start generating revenue for every single person that's involved. Okay.
Okay, so if someone else shares and then someone else shares their share, you're still getting revenue.
I'm getting revenue. Yeah, I can get revenue if they share it. So yeah, so when they share, yeah, you can get revenue based on people sharing, and they can also generate points too. So when they share it, you can have the post here, and then they share whatever publicly, boom, now that starts generating revenue for them.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Or what they can do very simply, and this is another way to do it, is they just copy this link and they create their own post. So they copy that link, they go in, they type in their information, and they post it. Now that becomes their post, and they are the person that generates revenue when people respond to that. Okay, so there's kind of some different ways to get revenue out and have people all generating different revenue throughout it. If we look at this one, what's that?
Oh, how many people do you think are on this platform right now today?
Right now, there's about 5 million users.
Oh.
They're saying about 500,000 of really active users. But yeah, we're at about 5 million now.
Okay.
Just a
Okay.
little bit over, actually. So here's one. Bunch of emojis, a bunch of comments, a bunch of shares. Okay. All of this is generating revenue. That's one of the things that generates revenue. So that's the news feed. Pretty simple stuff, but that's the news feed. Now let's get to the part where Loren, you want to hear, because this is the important stuff for you, which is exactly what I want to talk about. So when you get to this page, or this section, which is your rewards section, when you get started, you have to do a couple things to get started. You have to complete your profile. You can join the rewards enrollment. You have to go through and, do sign up for the different rewards and give some information so that you can start getting those rewards. And then the last part is to link your payment account. So what happens is every single person that is involved in Webtalk makes revenue. Every user makes something. And so what you do is you link your account, then every month or any time that it gets up to $100, when this gets up to $100, it will automatically send you a payment. Webtalk does not send you a payment directly. They send it to a third person. So like Payoneer, there's Payoneer, there will be Coinbase, there will be PayPal, Stripe, all these different places that those are the payment, they pay you. So there's no, nothing that's shady about this. And so then it'll show you, very clearly what you get paid for every month, what's coming in every month, and when it's when you have been paid, where you're at as far as getting to that 100 again. Okay, so you get qualified, you put that information in, and then you're part of Webtalk. Now, here's the two things, and this is very simple. There's basically two ways: free member or a pro member, and that's it. So pro members, if you buy the Pro Platinum package, which is $200 for the entire year, so it's an annual fee of $200. That's the upgrade that gives you all the amenities, everything that comes with Webtalk you're going to get. The free member, it's a little bit different, and we can look at that right here. It shows you exactly what kind of things you get. Okay, so your connections. So here's the free plan, the blue, the Pro plan, and then the Pro Platinum. And if you look right here, the Pro Platinum is 50% off. You get it like 30 days, 50% off to get the highest plan if you want it. So all the different things that you get with each plan. Obviously, the Pro plan looks better because it gives you all this stuff. And as more things come along in Webtalk, that will be part of it as well. So you get a lot of extra stuff with the Pro plan. You don't have to get it. It is not completely necessary, but it's something that's there. Okay. So let's look at how this all works out. Once you've signed up, once you're, any user free or pay upgrade, they give you all the different links that you can use to get your information out. All of these are connected to you. So the second someone clicks on that link, it sends them to Webtalk. And if they sign up for Webtalk, then they are connected to you already. You can do banner ads. So if you have blogs or web pages or whatever, you can put that. They click on it, same thing, sends you right to Webtalk, and now you're connected. So they do all that for you. It's kind of nice.
So,
Yep.
so then it would be, so it'll be like at Webtalk and then your name. Is that correct?
Yeah. So you can actually personalize it right here.
Okay, great. That's what I
So-
wanted to know. Okay,
Yep.
great.
Yeah. So right here you can change it and make it personal. When you first get it, it's just a bunch of numbers.
Okay.
But you can come in here and do whatever you want with that. So let's look at some of the ways that this pays. And I just told you that free people get paid and upgrade people get paid, but they get paid just a little bit differently. So what happens is if you're a free member and you just say, okay, hey, I want to use the site, I like it, whatever, but I'm gonna use it for free. Cool. There's the U level and then there's level 1. That is for free members. So anything that you post generates revenue, right? So you get like a point to post something, but then you start generating the 10, 20, 30 points when people interact with your stuff. Now, if anybody uses your link to get into Webtalk, that's your level 1 people, that's like your direct referral kind of people, whatever points they make, you get 100% of those points as well. And so basically everything is kind of based on like 10%. So each kind of level is like 10% is the way I look at it. Now, if you do the upgrade and upgrade in the site and do the 200 upgrade to Pro, when you do Pro, this is the first 1 million people to either buy a Pro package, or if someone on their level 1 purchases a Pro package, will get 5 levels of revenue from the company. Does that make sense? So if you purchase the Pro package, you get all the amenities of Webtalk, plus you get 5 levels. But if someone that is a direct sign up, they buy a Pro package, you get the 5 levels, they get the amenities and the 5 levels as well. And the 5 levels turns into what you see over here. All this, if I was just a free member right now, this month I'd have like $4.50. But since I did the Pro package, now I have 5 levels. So all these level 2, 3, 4, and 5 are also paying me. I'm getting revenue for all their activity.
So, okay, so say bought it at the Pro level and then someone else signed it at the Pro level, like I recruited somebody at the Pro level.
Right.
Then so they would be at level 5, correct?
Right. So if you were in Webtalk and you said, hey, I want to upgrade to the Pro package. Now you have the Pro package in 5 levels. Okay. Now if someone that you talk to signs up using your link, they decide that they want to buy a Pro package, they get the same thing. They get the Pro package and they get 5 levels.
Got it. Okay.
Now,
so whatever you have benefits that other person, right?
Well, no. What if you were to come in and say, I just want to use this for free, right?
Okay.
Anybody that used your link, you would get 100% matching points of their interaction points. You would get 100% of that, so that would generate revenue. But if one of those people underneath you purchased a Pro package, they would get the amenities of the Pro package. They would get 5 levels. But because you brought them in, you would get the 5 levels too.
Okay.
So it's not you hooking them up, it's them hooking you up basically.
Right. Okay, got it.
Now, if you had purchased the Pro package and then someone comes in and they purchase the Pro package, it doesn't really matter. You already have the 5 levels. So then it just becomes kind of a moot point. But the idea here is that the first 1 million people, only the first 1 million people, will have 5 levels of revenue from the company. Now, like I said, 10%, 50% of the site's revenue gets paid to the users. So let's go back to what we were talking about with Webtalk or with Facebook. Facebook is making $6 billion a month. If 1 million people were doing what Webtalk is telling people that's going to happen, they would be the users would be all getting something from $3 billion. The free users would be getting like 10%, and then the other million would be getting almost like a 50%. It's kind of the way it kind of works out. But it's kind of hard to explain in that, because with ad rewards, it's based on how much interaction you get. So you have value that you create, and the people that are in, you know, below you, they generate value, and that value turns into points, and that turns into revenue, and that's what you would get. So if you look here, it shows points on the right side. So right now, every 1,000 points is like one pie slice. And then right now, one pie slice is only worth 0.01 dollars. So right now it's pretty low right now. It's not very much, but when the app comes out, the idea is that right now, let's say the ad rewards pool is at $5,000. When the app comes out, whatever the ad rewards pool was the month before, it's going to multiply by 10. So so that next month, once the app comes out, let's say it's next month, it'd be 50,000, and then every month after that, it'll double. So 50, 100, 200, blah blah blah, and it just keeps doubling after that. And that's just because all the advertising, people coming in, starting to generate advertising revenue and stuff like that, and then what you do in the site generates points and revenue. So so with this, when you know, with the question that people always ask is this multi-level marketing? Is this, you know, pyramid, blah blah blah? No, it's not, because you don't have to pay anything and you are still generating revenue. So you can do, like, we have a teacher that joined for free, hasn't paid Webtalk anything, but somebody came in and used his link and decided to purchase a pro package. Now he has 5 levels and he's made over $300, $400, and he hasn't paid anything to Webtalk. So that kind of ruins that you know, idea of like the pyramid scheme and all that stuff. So when you think about it, you're getting paid 10% on each one of those levels. Okay, so here's the next thing that can generate revenue for you. If you look here in July, 2 people either renewed or upgraded, whatever they did, they purchased a pro package for $200. Well, it shows me right here that I made $20 off of that. So what happens is, when someone purchases a pro package, $100 goes to Webtalk, and then $100 goes to 5 people. And that's happening all the time. So everything that happens, that 10% is going to different people, always. So 50% of any revenue that's made in the company goes back to the users. So we can see that here, that it shows that I've earned $40 just on people upgrading this month. Okay, so those are 2 things: the ad rewards and then the pro package upgrades are 2 things that you can get revenue on right now. As things continue, we have the travel commissions, which is they've partnered with Priceline. So Priceline and Webtalk will have a travel portal, depending on, you know, whether it's a car, a bus, a plane, a hotel, whatever. There's different kinds of percentages that Webtalk gets from each one of those sales. That goes into a commissions pool, and it's paid out 50% of it to the users. Some people only get 1 level. The first million get all 5 levels of generated income. And see, that's the thing is, if you look at this, all this stuff, everybody that's in these 5 levels, you know, if you look over here, I have, you know, 62 directs, but at the bottom I have 2,000 people. Well, whatever those 2,000 people are doing, I'm getting that 100%, whatever they're doing, and I don't even know who they are. Let's see. Then the marketplace, when the marketplace comes, they want to be, you know, kind of the idea of like an Amazon. But the thing is basically Webtalk will have their own apps. Webtalk will have outside apps, whatever. When people pay for those apps with their monthly subscriptions, once again, 50% of that goes to the users. And if you think of apps, I mean, people are spending money on apps all the time. Swag shop stuff that comes from Webtalk, same thing. They sell it. And then job services, that'll be another thing that provides revenue. And then there's actually some other stuff that they're talking about that they haven't even put on here. That is all just generating revenue within their site. Let's see. So that's the part that is I want you to understand, Lauren, that this is what's so different about this site, because no social media is telling you, well, if you have you don't even have to have anybody sign up. You don't have to give your link out to anyone. If you're producing content and people are interacting with your posts, you are generating revenue for yourself. So that's what's the beauty of this, is you don't have to. Now, here's the part that's kind of cool is for you, Loren, you have 3 different things: book, play, all this stuff. You want to get it out there. Our group, IEG, is about 65 countries represented in that group. So around the world, we have all these teachers and students, and every single person in the IEG group understands that if someone comes in, whether they're a business and they're promoting something, or someone's promoting any of their stuff, I can tell you that I don't know how many people would purchase your book, but I do know that every time you post something, people are going to start interacting with that post. And so this is what I tell people, is that at some point, businesses aren't going to be trying to sell anything anymore. The product that they're selling, they're going to be giving it away, because what happens is there's going to be so much interaction going on. And as the different commission pools go, you're going to be developing so much revenue, you're going to say, I don't even need to sell this anymore. And that's, to me, that is not very far in the future. It is going to, when that app comes out, it is going to change all the value of this site, which is really, pretty cool to think about. So understand that. And so, Jedediah, the idea of what you're doing, with what you're doing is, let's say you post a video talking about the psychological part or the effects of social media or whatever. People are going to respond to that. They're going to comment, they're going to share it, they're going to whatever. Every time you do that, that develops revenue. So all of your content that you're putting out, 65 countries worth of people are going to be interacting with that and going to be doing something with that every time that you post, because that's what we do. We make it very clear that the teachers are teaching for free. The students are learning, whether they're learning English or learning information. So when they see things that are being posted by the teachers, they instantly will respond and interact, because that's their way of paying the teachers to be able to teach for free on this platform. And so, this group is just growing massively. And so, as soon as someone comes in, says, hey, I want to be a part of this, boom, people start connecting with them and start following with them and start interacting with them and generating revenue for them, because everybody is getting points out of this. So that's the beauty of it, is when you're helping someone, like let's say down here on my level 5, if everybody, down here does something, well, that kind of goes up all the levels. So I still get 100% of the points that come from down here. I'm getting those points. I'm getting credit for those points. Let's see.
Andy, I have to jump on another meeting.
Yeah, this is basic. I'm basically done now. So yeah, that's basically the overview of it anyway. Do you guys have any quick questions before you go though?
I think this is awesome. And so you
It's
sent
really
me
awesome.
you sent me a link to your wife. So if
Yeah.
I signed up under your wife's link, for example, and say if I get the pro package, then she would get benefit from me signing up, right?
Yeah, her benefit would be, well, I'll show you. See, this is what's cool about this. And this is why I told you, make sure that you sign your husband up first. Okay. Because I'm going to show you something. What happens is she's on my level 1, right? She's
Direct
underneath me.
referral. Yeah.
Yeah. So then let's say you sign up under her, right?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
what happens is, let's say you upgrade and you pay that $200 upgrade. Now you've got 5 levels. Well, what
Okay.
happens is $20 goes to her, $20 goes to me,
Oh, okay.
because you are still in my 5 levels.
Okay.
Okay. And then she's above you, I'm above her. Now 2 people get that. And then whoever's above me, whoever signed me up, they get $20. Whoever signed them up gets $20. And the person up above them gets $20 from you, just you signing up.
Got it. Okay.
And so, yeah, like I said, use her link, give him, and a way to, if you didn't want to spend, 2 pro packages, one for him, one for you, but you want 2 5 levels, what you would do is you would go ahead and sign up, you would sign him up, and then he would pay for the pro package, or do it opposite, have him sign up under my wife, and you, because you're probably going to use it more than him, so you would
Right.
want all the amenities, so then you would link yours underneath him. You would buy the pro package, you would get the amenities in 5 levels, but then he would get 5 levels, just because
Oh, nice.
it's the direct sign up.
So if he did like it for free and then I did the direct under him, then we would both get it.
You both get 5 levels. You
Mhm.
would get all the amenities, all the use out of it.
Got it. That
Okay.
makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So definitely do that. That's always a smart thing to do. Because then
Huh.
basically 2 people get the 5 levels. And the thing is, the 5 levels, if you renew every year, you keep those 5 levels for the rest of the time that this site is going. And with RJ's plan, I mean, he has a 10-year plan. I mean, it's incredible what he's showing that he's going to do and what he's already created. It's kind of unbelievable, really. And then then you start, and what's beautiful about it is, you don't have to have people get the pro package. If you get the pro package, then you've got your 5 levels. So people can sign up for free and connect with you and follow you and do stuff for free. And whatever they do, you're going to get that, because you have the 5 levels. So it doesn't matter. And that's the beauty of this, is you don't have to say, well, oh, you got to get these 5 levels so I can get something out of it. No, you've already got what you need. You've set yourself up. And so 100% is of what their activity is your activity. And what's great is, other people that you haven't signed up, if they interact with you, they are generating points for you as well. So that's what the beauty of the 65 countries is they'll start interacting with you as soon as you decide that you want to be part of this. We'll do a live, we're doing live right now, but we'll do a live. You can, showcase your stuff, talk about what you're doing, and people will start connecting with you and interacting with you as right away. I mean, that's just the way it is. But it's impressive. It really is. It's really cool.
Yeah, those are all my questions. Jedediah, do you have any questions or?
No, I'm all set for now. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah,
All
this
right.
is a lot to think about.
Yeah, definitely. And you're going to come up with questions. I know you are.
Yeah, totally.
Because it's a lot real quickly. But if you guys have other questions, message me. If you want to get back on and do a Zoom and ask some questions and see stuff for yourself, I can show you. That is not a problem. If you have people that you talk to and you don't want to talk to them about Webtalk, I'll talk to people about Webtalk all the time. So it's just it's what I do. So
awesome.
All right.
I love it.
All
Thank
right.
you so much for your time.
problem.
Nice to see you, Jedediah. And
definitely.
Good meeting you.
nice to see you again, Andy.
Yeah, you too.
Love
All
to
right.
the family.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you. You too. Bye-bye.